Hey friends, and welcome back to the Food Shed. All right, today's news. So the Thieving Otter Farm quail got moved out of the 2 to 4 week brooder, and they got moved into the grow-out cages. I got 5 hens and 5 roosters from that, so I'm pretty excited about that. What I will do is take one of my roosters and mix it with the 5 hens, and I'll take whichever one of the roosters is kind of the biggest and healthiest looking one, and I'll mix him with 5 of my hens, and then that way I will have 2 new coveys with mixed blood, and that will help me get to where I need to be and then start building again. So pretty excited about that. I do have an increased demand for chicks right now, so I did create 2 new coveys just until the thieving otter birds get on their feet. I had a rooster who was a little extra humpy, and I couldn't put him in with his fellow roosters because he was just trying to dominate all of them. So I put him in here with 5 hens, and he went right to town doing quail corn stuff like a teenage rooster should be doing. And then in this group, they came out of the brooder. There was 5 hens or 4 hens and 1 rooster from that hatch. I separated them for about a week, and then I put them all together in here. So they're starting to do inappropriate quail things as I hoped, and I'm looking forward to getting some fertile eggs out of them as well. And that will take me up to 4 different coveys until I get the thieving otter birds online. Once I get them online, I'll probably just replace one of the coveys up here that's a little bit older excuse me, with the hens, and I will replace one of my roosters who's a little bit older with one of the roosters from Thieving Otter. So again, excited to have that bloodline in the shed here and able to do things. I do have a couple of 3-week-olds still in the 0 to 2 week brooder, just because my 2 to 4 week brooders were tied up with the Thieving Otter birds and a couple of other birds until recently. They're going to move out into the grow-out cages next week. No reason to move them for 1 week. I'll move them out and I'll clean that up really nice. I just put about 100 eggs into the incubator on Sunday, so yesterday. Excuse me, little fuzz in my. Got that. There it was. So I just put about 100 eggs in the incubator on Sunday yesterday. I expect them to hatch in about 2 weeks, and when they hatch, I will be loaded up in here pretty well, which makes me happy. I do have an increased demand for quail chicks right now because of what's going on with chickens and all that good jazz. So people are asking more and more for quail, and so I'm bumping up my numbers and hatches to support that demand. But with that said, that's about all we have for today in the Food Shed. Thank you for watching, and everybody have a great day.